Paytm, Mobikwik, Pine Labs. Investors have lost money in all these new age IPOs. Now another new age fintech, InCred Holdings is coming out with an IPO of 15,000 crore, founded by former Deutsche Bank Asia Pacific boss, backing of private equity firm KKR and Zerodha founders Nitin and Nikhil Kamath. और ये new age financial services NBFC InCred डेटा और AI यूज कर रहा है टू ऑफर पर्सनल लोन, एजुकेशन लोन, MSME एंड द वेल्थ मैनेजमेंट प्रोडक्ट्स. इनक्रेड को अब पोजीशन किया जा रहा है एज अ नेक्स्ट बिग टेक NBFC इन इंडिया. और मैं ये स्टोरी आपको समझाऊंगा 6 सिंपल स्लाइड्स में. The big risk and the business model of the company. Now let's first study the valuation. So PE ratio, InCred, the expected PE is around 28 to 29x. Sector median is 20 to 28x. Available slightly at a premium. So now PV ratio is not the right parameter to value a bank or a NBFC. So we'll leave this thing there. Second is price to book is 2.8x. Sector is 2.0 to 3x, and this is within the range of the sector 2 to 3x. Now price to book को और ज़्यादा डिटेल में समझने के लिए one we have to look at the promoters background. Second is the scale, and third is the valuation of companies like Bajaj Finance, Jio and other NBFC. So if you look at the promoters background, Bhupinder Singh, he's the ex Deutsche. So that way he comes with a very good experience of managing assets and the risk. Now second, the comparison with other established NBFCs, there is a separate slide, so we'll come to that. Third is the PB at IPO valuation. So at IPO valuation is around 3.8 to 4. Bajaj Finance, like I said, is 5x, much higher. So discount to Bajaj Finance, but we'll study companies PB as compared to the other NBFCs. So market cap to AUM 1.05, 0.2 to 1.2, fairly valued. EV revenue 5.7x EV to revenue, 4 to 6 is the sector median in range. And implied market cap on listing 10,700 to 11,000 crore based on 150 to 160 per share. Now unofficial market में ये 170 से 180 भी गया है, but ये कोई गारंटी नहीं है कि we'll see that kind of a price. And यहाँ पर like I said, the scale part will come to that, but यहाँ पर ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि KKR की अपनी NBFC थी इंडिया में, KKR Financial, and it faced lot of issues because of the stressed loan. And उस टाइम में इस कंपनी ने लोन दिए थे कंपनीज लाइक एमटेक ऑटो, अवंता होल्डिंग, कॉफी डे, another company which faced a lot of issues. Syntex भी था and Quality Dairy भी था, and many of these companies faced bankruptcy and stressed loan issues. So वो जो NBFC थी KKR की, it got merged with InCred. So InCred में जो स्केल आया भी है जो हम बाद में समझेंगे is because of the merger, and that company was not a very well run company because it faced a lot of issues in its MSME loans. So एक peer comparison कर लेते हैं. InCred Holdings AUM of 14,000 crore. Now if you see the Bajaj Finance is 4.6 lakh. If you look at 5-star business is 11,000, almost they're in the same range. But if you look at SDB Financial, SDFC's NBFC 1.07 lakh crore. If you look at Shriram Finance 2.72 lakh crore, and Poonawala 32,000 crore. So they are very big NBFC, and InCred doesn't have that scale currently. So scale में अभी वो setup ही कर रही है business, तो based on that ही उसकी valuation होनी चाहिए. We should not be comparing or giving it a valuation of Bajaj Finance or Shriram. Second is the PE. So if you look at PE 28, 28, 20, 25, 16, 38. So despite having a very small scale, the kind of PE it is going to enjoy is 28 to 30x, which again looks very high. Price to book 2.8, Bajaj is 5.0, Bajaj is 5.0, 2.53. But again, it comes in the same range. ROA is 3.0. If you look at Bajaj Finance, with so many years of experience, is 4.2. Bajaj has a very diversified model. If you look at 5-star is 5.5, SDB is 2.2, Shriram Finance is 3, and Poonawala FinCorp is 3.5. So many would say 3.0 is much better than the SDB. नाउ ROE ये समझने के लिए ये भी समझना पड़ेगा कि इनका धंधा क्या है. नाउ InCred is majorly into unsecured loan, which give a very high yield or a return, but they are also very risky. I mean, they can wipe out the entire business, and this is something we have seen in 2008 when City Financial or HSBC's Pragati Finance, and Fullerton. We saw many big NBFCs of global banks, folded up, when they were doing only personal loan business in India, or because personal loan is totally unsecured. Recently, we have seen the small finance bank or the MFI, crisis, again unsecured loan, and we have seen the kind of pain these companies face. So ROA higher हो सकता है, but risk भी बहुत ज्यादा है. Revenue CAGR, again they have a small base, so 55% CAGR. Others are 21. 45% is Poonawalla FinCorp. Again, Poonawalla has a small base. They are setting up this business. Otherwise, it's 15 to 20% range CAGR. For most of the NBFCs. और अभी जरा 5 साल का परफॉर्मेंस देख लेते हैं. रेवेन्यू का 290 करोड़, then 488, 864, 1270, 1872. Now, if you look at the growth, 68%, 77%, 47%, 47%. So 47% plus growth in the last 5 years. Interest income is also very good, from 240 crore to 1692. But again, it's an unsecured personal loan, education loan business. Profitability also 31 crore to 370 crore, huge jump in profitability. Loan book to AUM 3866, 12384. ROA 0.76 to 3.6, huge improvement. ROE 2.76 to 10.6, again a very big improvement in ROE. So we can see a hyper growth, scaling of the business, and huge jump in almost all the parameters. Now this kind of growth in a BFSI is followed by asset quality issue. Now, one thing people have to remember, that this kind of growth is not sustainable, and they're yet to see a full economic cycle. When we see loan turning bad. So this is one side of the story. The other side is the asset quality that we have to watch out for in the years to come. अब इसका business model समझ लेते हैं. InCred Finance. Now 85 to 88% of the revenue comes from lending business. Now that includes personal loan, unsecured, education loan, unsecured, MSME, partly unsecured, LAP, and school financing. So AUM of 14,448 crore. InCred Capital 8 to 10%. They are into institutional banking, wealth management, investment advisory, AIF. So AUM under management via AIF. InCred Money 3 to 5%. Retail bonds, alternative investment, mutual fund, digital platform. So growing digital investor base. So this company is largely a unsecured loan NBFC. Now, if for the breakup of loan, personal loans are 55 to 56%. Student education loan 22% of the revenue. Secured business loan, LAP school 8.74. Specialized MSME loans 7.83, and loans to financial institution is 5.55. So more than half of his book, lending book, is personal loan, completely unsecured. Then they have student, then LAP and school, specialized MSME, and then loans to financial institutions. Now, what is InCred's mode? So let's discuss some of the positives, in this IPO. AI-powered credit engine, so proprietary AI model for underwriting, lending to faster, decision making. Founder's background: Bhupinder Singh, former Deutsche Bank Asia Pacific head, and IIM Ahmedabad alumnus. Education loan franchise, 22% of AUM in student loans, a differentiated niche with limited NBFC competition. But there are specialized NBFCs like Credila, and banks are also doing this business. The profitable business of education loan. So ऐसा नहीं है कि competition है इधर. KKR and marquee investor backing. KKR का 13.4% stake है. Jiroda founder 250 crore ने लगाया है. Manipal group ने invest किया है. So that also validate platform's credibility. Diversified revenue architecture, 3 verticals: lending plus wealth per distribution, not just a mono product NBFC. लेकिन लेंडिंग का शेयर बहुत ज्यादा है अभी. So ये नहीं बोल सकते कि इट्स ए कंप्लीटली डाइवर्सिफाइड बिजनेस मॉडल. They are building wealth and distribution right now. Now, what are the risks? What could go wrong with InCred Holdings? Number one is the loan concentration. High percentage of AUM in personal loans, that makes the company vulnerable to credit cycle downturns that we discussed earlier. Student loan exposure, significant portion of education loans relate to students going abroad, making the company vulnerable to US visa restriction or job market stress that we are already seeing. Funding concentration, reliance on NCD market, bank borrowings and co-lending. Now that make company vulnerable to tightening credit spread. So any NBFC don't have access to low cost savings and current account. So they depend on borrowing from the market. Now inflation is already going up. We'll see interest rate going up. So companies' cost of funds will go up. Investors exit. Early investors are selling their stake in the IPO through offer for sale route. So that signals a desire for partial exit, creating supply pressure at listing. So competition, you have Bajaj Finance, banks with digital apps and other Fintech NBFCs. You have Jio. They are also coming out with a completely digital model, and Bajaj Finance is already working on a AI, FinAI model. So a lot of competition. So it's not going to be easy for InCred Holdings. So as you can see, it is not going to be easy for InCred Holdings. So number one, there is a huge concentration in unsecured loan, and which is going to be very risky for the company. Second is the scale. Company's scale is not big. And third is the competition, which is brutal in NBFC space. Companies like Bajaj Finance and Jio Financials are creating a new age kind of a model where everything will be done on an app. And finally, the funding challenge. All NBFC, they have to depend on bank finance or external financing. Now that increases the cost of fund. And in today's world where banks are becoming more retail, whether it's education loan or consumer durable, this makes the life difficult for any new age NBFC in India. This video is only for educational purposes. In case you wish to apply in InCred Holdings IPO or any of the companies that I have mentioned, I suggest do consult your financial advisor.